It is a journey through the Bible with Mukhwana Isaac. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We thank God for the gift of life and each and everything He continues doing in our lives. In our previous program on Saturday, we looked at King Solomon, and we saw how he became king in about 970 BCE, and how he did well. He started doing things well. But today we shall start looking at the kingdom of God's people turning away from him. And this kingdom, in the very first place, is divided. The division of the kingdom of the people of God. Actually, its people are taken into exile. And this begins with the decline. The decline. This decline starts with the sins of Solomon. Solomon was a good man in the start. He's one person known of marrying so many women. Now, the history of Solomon is told in the first book of Kings. Although Solomon's reign was magnificent in many ways, he himself was far from being perfect. He did not have the sincere and heartfelt love for his people that David his father had. And little by little, he lost the love for his people. His efforts to make Israel a great trading nation divided the people into the few rich and the other poor. So we had two classes in during his time. His intention was to make his nation, the people, Israel, a very great trading nation, whereby he was targeting to construct the magnificent temple. That temple, during the construction, he laid a lot of burdens on the people and taxes. He went in and out here and there, fighting battles to win and conquer and get gold, of course, and many other things for the construction. Now, Solomon did much of the building work. Especially, he built the luxurious place for himself, where he dwelt with his women. He had many wives, of course, and lived in the luxurious, exaggerated way of kings of the East at that time, just like the people who did historian history, that is European history. One king called Louis the 16th plus his wife, they led a life somehow related to one of Solomon. Yes, they were so extravagant in each and everything they did. And so all of this ended in consuming a lot of money, because when you're living luxurious life, expect to spend a lot. You need a lot of money. And he taxed the people very heavily. Although he was known as a wise king who could give justice when people brought him their disputes to settle, he does not seem to have understood his own duty, yes, to be just. The people had to give him grain and to pay taxes on everything they bought. The people did not like this operation and the kind of taxation which was ongoing. The northern tribes especially were discontent, for they felt that they were being made to pay for their benefit of the southern tribe of Judah, where Jerusalem was. Furthermore, Solomon forced people to work in the buildings. Yes, people of all the tribes except Judah. The people were annoyed and they were angry enough to start trouble. The old tribal rivalry was beginning again. The northerners objected to being made practically slaves of a Judean king who made no secret of choosing members of his own tribe for important positions, just like parliament. You are coming, let's say president is coming from any region of the country, and make sure that the selection of the Jewish positions in parliament, talk of ministers and what have you, ministries being led by the people from his home. Talk about the member of parliament in the section, bringing all the people of his place to occupy to take the jobs at the council. Something which is something ridiculous, but of course it's what this man did. And so the other people felt uncomfortable. Religious people had another complaint against Solomon. They felt that Solomon had not got the right idea in ruling the country. By means of wealth and politics, he was trying to make Israel into a great earthly nation, just like others. But that was not Israel's task. Israel's greatness, according to God's plan, lay in its faithfulness to God. And so by looking for wealth and power, Solomon was failing. Yes, he was failing and falling into the danger of making the great nation forget the one true God. There were many other religious reasons for complaining against Solomon. He himself, the leader of the nation, came to forget. He came to forget God. He forgot all the things about God. He had married many wives from pagan countries. These women brought their idols. Solomon built temples for these idols and even worshipped them. Here I'm talking about the wives of Solomon. They worshipped those idols in the Holy Land. And so for these sins, God punished him. God's punishment and the anger of the people were not long in coming. And we shall pick up from there tomorrow, where we shall see Israel breaking up into kingdoms, and each kingdom saying for us, no, we cannot survive together. The northerners, the southerners, accusing each other because of Solomon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I have been Mukhwana Isaac with the journey through the Bible. Be blessed.